I know that safety jackets could have helped, but in the face of a spiritual attack, forget it, all these things will be like a magic to you. Because on a normal day, a small boat could not just appear in their front and cause them to have accidents if it was not spiritually manipulated. Hello guys, welcome back to June TV. The only reason I'm making this video is because a very beautiful love story, a very beautiful relationship that I so much admire, I so much, look to and smile and have hope for the love in marriages has just been shattered. A beautiful wife just lost a very handsome, young, vibrant, God-fearing, hard-working and loving husband, and 3 beautiful kids just lost their ever-loving, playful dad. There's nothing you want to tell me. You see this death, this situation, it is more spiritual than physical. If not, how do you explain the fact that someone supposed to be a professional driver of this boat, as wide as the River Niger is, he did not know that there was a small boat in front of him? He cannot shift like this and continue until he went and hit the boat. And then from their testimony of the survivors, immediately he hit the small boat, the supposed paddler of the boat fell, jumped into the water immediately. And as the boat capsized, all of them fell into the water. What else happens? No. Let's look at it now. If there was anything like that is physical, tell me why all of them, the 12 of them on that boat, could not see the small boat ahead and tell the driver, even if the driver was blind, or even if TC standing up was covering the driver's face from not seeing the small boat. What happened to them in the front telling the driver, see this boat? I told you, you see that small boat there was put there spiritually, so they could not see it. It was a spiritual attack. Tell me whatever you want to believe. It's a very wicked world. It's a very dangerous industry. A lot of hate, a lot of beef. They see you are shining today, they're angry. They don't remember when you were doing waka pass. So you don't remember when you are struggling, when you're going for auditions up and down, they will not call you. Once you start to do somehow, just like they make more money, you just build house, bam. All your enemies will just wake up. That's exactly the case of Junior Pope. Junior Pope that we all know when he started way back, just because he built a mansion for his family. He just gave this testimony last 3 months, which was December. This is April now. Okay, let's just say last 4 months. It's barely 3 months. This guy came to talk his testimony of grass to great story. And now they buyed him. Now his beautiful wife, he is a loving husband and father. And the small other ones who are coming up that died along with him. So it's a very painful experience on the 10th of this month, April 2024. I'm not here to throw blames at anybody, but just analyze the lessons that must be learned from all these situations. First of all, since this thing happened, for 2 days I was depressed. I couldn't find myself doing anything except just staring at my phones and looking for updates from, just wishing that, something positive could happen, and we hear, oh, okay, and he woke up. I mean, this situation is terrible for all of us who are in the industry. As a producer, I know what it feels to lose people on your set. It's a very painful situation, and I don't wish it for my enemies, okay? But while we mourn, I feel it's okay we look at the situation of things and draw out lessons, bitter lessons from them, because people have lost their lives. And of course, in a few months' time, a lot of people will move on and the story will die down. But the people that lost these loved ones will forever have pains in their heart. And that's why it's necessary that we analyze the mistakes so that other people will not make some mistake. Okay? So in this video, so pardon me for my rants, because this is my rant on trending issues. Whatever you do in this our industry, please hold one very seriously. You are holding your God very seriously, or you're holding your juju very seriously, or you're holding your marine very seriously, because you see all of these things, only one can save you. Don't be cold. Don't be cold. Because there's so many jealousy from nowhere. People are seeing you making videos, they're thinking you're doing so well. Meanwhile, you're only struggling to live and stay alive. So hold on to what you believe strongly. Some people are saying, TC virus. See, TC virus, that small guy, they say so. Yeah, they say he's a water son, water boy, whatever. But the truth is, when you are going into the territory that you don't know, if you have spiritual eyes, you're supposed to see that you will do something. If you're going on the sea and you know that it's only God you have, pray to God to keep you, because there are forces that you can't see around you. And the sea alone, the water alone is a kingdom of itself. If you have done the normal one you got to do, which is to wear your physical, protective gears and vest and safety jacket and all of that, and have divers by the side, then do the one which is spiritual, because the spiritual controls the physical. That is just the truth. It's as bitter as that. Whether you like it or not, you must come to terms with the fact that there are powers that be. People in the Asaba Nollywood set are continuously doing things without putting precautions. The first one was writing a story that requires you to travel to native places, native places like the Annam Forest. Yeah, it's a story that has a bush part, right? Has a riverine part, right? What happens to improvisation? If there was not enough money to bring all the things that will make safety successful, why can't you use any nearby bush in Asaba, any nearby river, and do this? Do you have to cross? But you know why? Asaba people, they are used to crossing that river recklessly all the time. So this disaster was not anticipated for them, because it's just a normal thing. Okay? But there's a mistake, and the lesson that must be learned from this mistake is that, in as much as I am a Christian, but I'm a strong Catholic, everyone that knows me knows that I believe in God, because God is the ultimate power. But I also know there's a place in my Bible where Jesus said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And that's what brings me to this point I want to make now. I saw videos of how you guys entered inside the water, inside a boat, and you're distracted. You're so distracted that you're making videos, making calls. The other one was ringing bells. All those distractions were not necessary if these guys were not used to crossing the river like that. First of all, when you shoot in the forest, you didn't bring pastor to pray for you. You didn't bring native doctor to do incantations. You didn't bring the marine world to, you're doing these things. You're supposed to take precautions. If you are a prayerful person, you pray. If you are a native person, you do native. If you belong to the water, you do the one for the water. Just like that guy that survived. Yes, I'm not saying just because he did that pouring of Fanta in the water and all of that made him to survive. No. What I'm saying is, whatever you believe in, take care of it and do it well. Alright? Now, these people just went to shoot, throwing caution to the wind, and I even heard that that same day was their market day, and people don't ring bells in their market day close to the water. But TC virus was ringing bell, TZ Virus, we all know, is a very crazy guy, full of energy and all of that. I'm not saying that was why they drowned. No. What I'm saying is, if there are precautionary measures like getting a life jacket, getting divers to stand by, or even paying the marine police to stay there, all of this could have been averted. People wouldn't have died. But when all of that was not even in preparation, what happens to praying? What happens to getting into that boat and respecting yourself? Why the videos? Why the calls? Why the ringing bell? Why the standing up? Why all of that without a protective vest? Without a safety vest? That's number one. Number two of my bitter lessons we must learn from this experience. As about people. In fact, every other kind of set that is shooting, please, precautionary measures should be taken into place. Federal government, state government, Actors Guild should put precautionary measures to make sure that everybody, every set, every production house that is going to shoot, especially in places that are dangerous, that have the risk of losing people's lives, should put precautions in place. If possible, let there be police around that all those water. Once this thing goes down now, they will go back to their normal way. I also saw a video of where someone said that they took the guy to the native doctor instead of taking him to the hospital and all of that. A lot of people were talking about CPR. You know, my conclusion to all of this, because I don't want this video to be very long, is that in the face of death, people don't know anything. People don't remember anything anymore. And taking that risk of entering the water without this life jacket is what is spiritual about this whole situation. Once with death, it has to roam. Reasoning, proper reasoning, is not usually there. That's what brings me to the last thing I want to say. It hurts me. 2 days now, I've not gotten myself. I just summoned courage today to make this video and put a little mouth in it. There's no need to blame. People say arrest the woman, the producer, Madam Maluk. But the problem with this situation is just the way things happen in Asaba. Like, seriously? Do you even have an idea about the depth of water? Like, it's about 360,000 feet underneath. And the kind of things that live beneath the water. That is why when you see any water, please give it its own respect. Because there are kingdoms that live under it. And every kingdom has sovereignty. So when you come near it, you respect it. You're going to an unknown place you don't know. You don't have any preparation. Just carry camera, carry crew, and just film. You enter bush. You travel to an forest to go and shoot. What are you shooting? What about the other bush? Bush is bush. Do you have to go down to an forest to do that? Without any preparation of safety? What about if big snake bites someone in the bush? And there has to be a body that will oversee the whole process of production and ensure that safety of life is 100% guaranteed. That's what it is. There should be insurance, because if there's an insurance now, at least there'll be something left for these families that lost their lives to look up. To look up to. At least the children of JP will have something, to look at. Now the breadwinner is gone. Nothing like insurance for his death. Now the whole thing just boils down to only his wife doing the whole parenting thing. Oh God, I'm hurting. As I make this video, I'm holding myself so much not to cry again, because this is a very painful situation and we must learn from it. Please guys, let us learn from this. I said it before, if you are embarking on any production, please, whatever you call, whatever you know you believe in, call it. Enough is enough of all these avoidable deaths. Get the safety apparatus ready. For people's lives are precious and you can't trade life for anything. I just pray may their souls rest in peace. We don't know the other ones because they are just upcoming, but we know JP because it's popular. We pray may all their souls rest in peace, and may all of us who are hurting, may God give us the grace to heal from this, because it's a very deep hurt. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned something. I just hope God give his wife the fortitude and the strength to pull through this period, because it's a terrible period for everyone. Thank you guys, and I'm off. I love you.